You didn't hear any of that. Welcome back to Suladan Plays Dark Souls 3. From stance, use normal attacks to backstep and execute a surprise attack or strong attack for consecutive thrusting. Good to know. Last time, Hathead was born. I am very pleased with that hat. I am very pleased with that hat. In any case, that about sums up the progress last time. I got a new bonfire. Died a lot. I got hugged to death. I forget grabbing attacks have a special hitbox, and I was trying to initiate a jump attack. One, I was too close to her, so even if it wasn't a jump attack, I'd have still gotten grabbed, because I forgot to account for the fact that when she initiates the grab, she takes a big step forward. But two, if you come into contact with an enemy who's initiating a grab, you basically get caught in the grab. But yes, lessons. A lot of the enemies in this game have a surprising amount of forward momentum on their movements, and I just still, in many cases, haven't adjusted to that. And this guy is annoying. He is Mr. Butcher Lumberjack. He's the Lumber Butch. Yes, the Lumber Butch. I call him a lumberjack because that is a lumberjack saw, and Butcher because he swings it like the Butcher Sword's big strong guillotine drop thing. Or he often does that. Oh great, he found me. I'm not here. Stop chasing me. You're supposed to stay at the bottom of the hole so I can plunge attack you. Why did you not plunge attack? You fool! Just basically let him tire himself out. I don't know who... That's the attack I was talking about, but I don't know who he was aiming it at. He's nowhere near as hard to deal with as I thought he was. Being near a bonfire makes you a lot bolder. Also, I've fought him a few times, so... Now I know that he has unpredictable amount of... What's over here? Oh! Before I go too far, I remember there's a thing that I ran past before. You know what? Fine, I'll take the long way. I'll jump cut to it. Go all the way back to the undead settlement. Jump cut! Ooh, demonic flare. Briefly causes flame within the flares to smash it upon the earth and foes. Hello, friend. I am not here. Bye. Somebody died. I know I'm gonna die. Oh dear, I just realized these guys aren't gonna stop chasing me. I'm gonna reach the destination before they give up the chase. I gotta deal with you. Move! Thank you for roaring to alert me to your presence, Mr. Pitchfork of Stupid. Ow, ow, okay, point taken. This better be worth it. You die. You die. You die too. And so does Sticky over here. You would have lived had you not acroed. Because I was about to decide to let you go. In any case, in here, this hole, it dawned on me. This is how you get to the room with the soup. What? I found a Warrior of Sunlight, or is that a shield known as the Warrior of Sunlight? Nope, that is... Well, that makes me sad. I wanted a shield. Oh. It's an ancient talisman depicting a holy symbol bestowed upon the Warriors of Sunlight, equipped to pledge oneself to the Warrior of Sunlight. Wait, you mean you can equip a covenant? Oh! You mean you can just equip and unequip covenants freely? I like this. I also didn't expect to find it here. Estus soup. Soup! Okay. Well, that was a worthwhile detour. I don't understand why, well, I guess I just don't know. I don't get the Covenant items being items, but I like the ability to equip and unequip them at will. I'm still puzzled over Estus soup. Are you telling me if I drop a little bit of Estus in a pot and add water, I can multiply the amount of Estus I have? Because I want more Estus soup. I don't have many homeward bones. I don't want to waste them. But yes, that was the thing that I remembered. It was as I was going over the footage after I edited last time, well, while I was editing last time, I noticed that the cauldron of whatever that was on the other side of that door happened to be down that hole that I looked down and didn't jump down. So the wheels started to turn in, and eventually 2 + 2 equaled fish, and oh, I should jump down there. I want to backstab you. Stop being unpleasant. I'm gonna win this fight. And I'm gonna go back to the bonfire because I was messing around at that juncture. After he hit me the first time, I just kind of said I'd go with it. Okay. Let's actually start trying to make some progress here. I don't want to spend the whole day messing around with Lumberbutch over here. Hey! Hey! Over here! Notice me! You'd have hit me if I hadn't moved. I'll take it. I'm moving on. Wait, did he drop something? Bloodstain. Well, you died to just standing there. Time gets us all, my friend, if you stand there long enough. Time for dash. What happened? Is it a catapult or something? There's an item up there. There's items up. Oh, good. Yeah, it just dawned on me what those were sticking out of the ground. Yeah, those are... I want to know who's firing ballista shots. Oh, man. Oh, reinforced club. Okay. I'm trying to get used to the timing. Thanks to you. I'm guessing they can't aim as long as you're mortician something. Wasn't there another item up here? You annoy me. Cleric something. What was that? Oh, it's just one of you little boogers. Das Zweihanderwand. Coward. Wasted Estus, I don't care. I gotta get all these items. Oh, I do not approve! I got the item! And that better have been worth 4,000 salt. You shot at me while I was falling off a cliff. Get a life, you Goomba. Okay, let's take a moment to poke through what I found. I saw a reinforced club, which is nice. No new shields. Cleric robes. No, we're not gonna go back to the loincloth. Yeah, still no interesting rings. I mean, I guess I could use throwing knives, but, you know, I don't have a ton of them. Mortician's Ashes. Oh, Shrine Handmade will... Don't you come over here, I am looking through my inventory. Cleric hat. Nothing's replacing this hat. Oh. Burning bonfire doing... Oh. Yeah. I gotta go all the way back to the shrine, going back without souls. It makes sense that you have to do it at the hub bonfire, but I'm not doing that right now. I was about to say, if you shoot me all the way over here, we're gonna have problems. If you attack him when he's not attacking, he will always do a quick attack, so you need to not do more than one hit if you're attacking him while he's not attacking, unless you have a way to stagger lock him. Mainly advice for me, I may be wrong. I don't know what the cool kids be doing. 3, 4. He is not happy. I mean, I'm running up and poking him in the back with a sharp stick. I wouldn't expect him to be happy. No. No, sir. Didn't expect that to finish you off, but it did, so I can work with it. Now the fun part is trying to get my bloodstain back. You know what, just for the sake of it, I'm putting that in there just in case I need it. You know what I want to know? I ran around in a completely different spot when they fired the arrow, and it still hit me. It's tracking you the whole time it's in flight, isn't it? Well, don't Dark Souls arrows always do that? You die, says! All of you! One of you! Oh, fine, Rubbish. Yeah, it's indeed rubbish that I'm having to waste all my stuff. Oh, hello, sir. I didn't know about. Yeah, you die. Hello. If memory serves, I can just poke you. It helps if I don't run out of stamina when I'm doing it, but it works. Oh dear. You know, it makes sense that it would pierce through the wall, but it still surprised me. See if I remember how to jump. Okay. Haha! Old memories. What, next swipe? Oh, that's the name of their abilities. Aims for the scruff of the scruff of a foe's neck, and when successful functions as a headshot. I'm sorry, I just have fond memories of back in Dark Souls 1 when it didn't have a sweet spot and it was just this hugely fun PvE weapon. I don't know anything about whether it was good in PvP, I just know it was fun in PvE. Can't shoot me in here. Nothing can hurt me here. I really thought as soon as I said that I would die. Nope. I want to know what's behind door number 2. Curse-ridden tree. You know what? We're gonna go with door number 3. Door number 3 is a dead end. I don't like any of these choices. Let's go with the tree. Oh, great. Get up here. I don't want to have to deal with you.
Oh, cleanse the bastard's curse.
The third one would have been pushing it since I took too long. Oh, come on! It's that stupid forward lunge that happens right at the end of the animation. Stop aiming at me, aim at the other goobers. Aim better at the other goobers. Dead. Hey, Hammer Goo. Yeah, I guess I have to deal with you. Or not. He dropped his hammer! Oh crud, there's another one of you alive. I wasn't accounting for you. Okay. Now with all of y'all dead, I want to look at my new toy. $125 to $27. The damage difference is so negligible. And it has a dexterity scaling? Oh, no, wrong weapon. Ignore that, wrong weapon. I'm still gonna test it. What's its, spin bash? Okay, let's see how to do this. I don't know. The overhead swing part didn't seem to happen. Oh, ma'am. I have brought you a new... I don't know what it is. I guess I'll have to ask you. There she is. Clunk. Notice me! Notice me. There we go. Did no damage, but it got your attention. I don't imagine she's... I'm gonna die so quick. Why is my lock-on distance so short? I can see her. Don't unlock on from an enemy I can see in broad daylight. Please walk to the right a little bit more. Just walk right off. This weapon is a horrible idea. This weapon is a horrible idea. At least towards her. Bonk. No! I don't know where that last roll came from, but I'll take it. I don't know what's going on. I roll once and I roll twice. And now you're stuck. Okay, ma'am. Ma'am. You are in an unpleasant position for everybody involved.
Oh, cleanse the bastard's
She got stuck behind the door. I rolled in place. I was stuck unless she was dead. That was... I'm gonna claim that one was a bit broked. While I'm here, I should see 110, 25, 118, 26. Not bad. It's got a good speed. I know the short sword is a dexterity weapon, and eventually, if I'm going with strength, there will be a scaling difference. I'm just looking at what I have access to currently. I mean, it's technically both strength and dexterity, but you get the idea. That tree saved my life. Yeah, he just stopped and he's like, I don't want to play here. Just like that arrow came right in front of him. There's one of them. Can you aim? It's glorious when a whole group of them goes down. Well, there went some of them. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Those make me nervous. Interesting. If that sends me all the way back to the Firelink Shrine, then I really like these bones. First things first, we are going to burn the bones. Burn undead bone shard. Estus flask +1. Huzzah and adulations!
Ah, well, how gracious. Passing fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these new wares content thee.
Ma'am, I'm not a plant. Ash is not nourishment for me. Okay, first... let's see, embers, repair powder... human pine resin? Rotted with human body fluids. No, thank you. Keys. Sorceries. No new shields. What new wares have you brought me, ma'am? I'm gonna buy 2.
Ashen one.
Replace the one I used and then get me a new one.
Ah, tis good, wasn't he?
Infused weapon, let's see. I mean, I could do that, but it loses its scaling. You can use raw for a quick damage spike. Spirited Warcry that boosts attack and enables a special consecutive strong attack. I mean, 118, 26, 121, 29. I'd be gaining some damage, and it's not a bad moveset. And that I'm intrigued by, but it's big and slow and probably not the best thing for me right now. I like that the short sword has a thrust attack.
Be careful. I go.
I'm finding that useful at the moment. So I'm gonna put off leveling up weapons.
Welcome, host speak. Very well, then Tuthaken.
And,
Let these souls with
please, ma'am, stop.
manifest.
I really want to do that just so I'll have a round number, but I'm gonna ignore that temptation for the moment.
Deep within. Retreat.
I'm also going to pretend that luck doesn't exist because my first instinct would be to max it out first, and
Well, I made the
things would just go horribly wrong if I did that. 110, 27, 118, 27. There's an 8 damage difference and a slight critical difference. I'm gonna try that for a bit. And we'll see how it goes. I had a fondness for the Reinforced Club in Dark Souls 1 because the bleed was really useful. Dark Souls 3 bleed was not very useful for PvE, but I think Dark Souls 3 bleed does different, so we're gonna see. I'm guessing this guy is resistant to bleed. I've smacked you a good few times and you ain't bled yet. Or you haven't done anything hugely denotive of bleeding. Stop surviving. We'll see. Dark Souls 3 bleed was useful because of the huge amount of burst damage it added. And it was especially useful towards enemies that had a lot of health, and it offset the often lower damage dealt by bleed weapons. Or by weapons that could consistently do bleed buildup. You know, daggers and such. Hey fellas! Hey! Ew, hello! I didn't know about you. You snuck up on me, sir. Also, I'm speaking mostly from personal experience, and from what I've heard some friends say, I am by no means an expert. Rubbish. The other thing I don't like about the club is the sword had a wider sweep so I could hit 2 enemies next to each other. It doesn't come up super often. At least when I'm playing smart, but just something to notice. There's also the difference in damage type, obviously. Why don't you target him? Oh no, I still hit. Both of them. That hit me just cause. Okay. The reason I'm not using the big hammer is that currently there's not a notable damage difference between that and my smaller weapons. So, given the slower swing speed, I'd overall lose out on DPS. I'm gonna hit one of the dogs far in the distance or something. Looked like she was limping for a second. No. No, you're gonna go over it, okay. Well, that didn't work out for either of us, so... Hello, Doge. I did not ask for you. Doggo, no. Come, Doggo. You want to dance? We shall dance. Wow, did I just knock him down? Club, do you have a special knockdown effect I'm just not aware of? Or... Oh, dear. I'm not staying near you, ma'am, while you're doing that. I rolled way too early. Not way too early, a moderate amount too early. Okay, there we go. Safe. I rolled so early it took 2 rolls to dodge. Don't bop me with a book. That's rude. Bonk. Bonk! Yeah, we'll see. Oh, doggo. Come here, doggo. You are not a doggo, sir. Sir, I called for doggo. You are a guy with a big hammer. Come on, doggo. Come on, doggo. How do you keep getting this hammer? I mean, this thing swats them down. Okay, randomly looked it up. Bleed in Dark Souls 3 does 15% of the health bar to players or enemies, yada yada. Very useful versus bosses with low bleed resistance, as one would assume. You know, I just don't trust y'all. Okay, so there's a big one up there. You better stay up there. Stop all that noise making. Okay, I can go down there. There's a lumber butch down there. And a lumber butch up here, I think. Nope, not a lumber butch. Well, I mean, I'm still gonna fight him, but... I like you, sir. You're easier to fight. Y'all over here making noise. They just keep going and making weird, creepy, distant ambience that I didn't ask for. It smells of a trap. Yep, trap, 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 trap. Let's see, you're up there. Y'all are gonna die when I find you. When I find my way up there, y'all go first. No, that didn't work. Don't aim at me, aim at them. There we go. Good job. Good job. Come here, Hammer Man. Oh, hello there. There's a chance I could run up there without dealing with them, but there's also a chance that they could come up there at a really inconvenient time. So we're gonna go with... Really, ma'am? Come on. Hug me.
Oh, cleanse the bastard's curse.
Haha. Where's the door? I'm center of the door. No.
What time?
No. The evangelist hat. I have never seen an evangelist wear that kind of hat. Or try to hug people with fire. You know what, doggo? Come here, doggo. I want to test a hammer. Hammer. Come on, doggo. Come on. It's just, there's a delay on the up front of the swing, which I could adjust to. Stop that. They don't even give you any souls, they just make creepy noises. Hey, Mr. Soup. Mr. Soup Soup. I just wanted my souls back. You can keep your soup. Wait, maybe he's the one that made the Estus soup. Give me a recipe. Okay then. He took his recipe to the grave. As well as me. Aha! Take that. Well, I went and ticked her off, so. Found some rusted coins. So that was a worthwhile journey, I guess. Me? Wonder if I could run him through the area with the ballistas until they just shoot him. You can't aim worth beans. You hit a tree. You hit one guy. You hit one guy. Come on, hit all 5. Don't just walk through here. Okay. A harpe. What is a harpe? Sickle-shaped body for severing corpses, worker's tool, and the sharp end sides. Quick step. Step behind and around the side of foes, especially effective when locked onto a target. E. Nope, telemarketer. I'm not answering. Okay, let's see what this does. Oh, okay. Oh, that's neat. Not something I'm going to be using, but neat. The harpe. I gotta go get my souls back from Mr. Soups-a-lot. I'm about to make a horrible decision. Yo! Super! This is mine. Why did I jump down there? Why did I waste a whole Estus for that? See, I'm curious what's down there. Hello, doggo. Doggo doesn't know how to get up here. Doggo is upset. Oh, she just patrols the whole area, so I can avoid her. Hello. Did you jump over my shield? If you did, we're gonna have problems, doggo. See, the problem is, I'm gonna end up fighting him. And while I'm fighting him, she might catch up. It's also more than one him. We'll have to be strategery about this. What's in here, I ask? A doggo? Why, hello, doggo. Goodbye, doggo. I theorize that she can't find me down here. Rats. 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 Okay, good. I don't know anything about Dark Souls 3 rats. Could also be slimes in here, so keep your ears trained. Cestus. Holy nope. Up, 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 up. As long as they don't learn how to climb ladders, we're golden. There we go. I really didn't think that was gonna work. But we got a new ring, so... You know. 202 bleed resistance. Ain't nothing to sneeze at. There's gonna be more of them. Another ladder. Clever, clever having that though. Please, please do what I think you just do. Oh, the door that I didn't go through before. I would really love to keep playing, but I think we're probably running time here. So I'm gonna go level up. Karthus curved sword. Karthus doesn't use a curved sword, he has a big staff. And he sings people to death. Haven't you been paying attention?
Welcome home, speak.
Okay.
Very well, then take no.
How much do I need?
Let these souls withdrawn.
Like, okay.
Farewell, I've made the
Now you should really get that checked, ma'am. Your weird praying at me is still as unnerving as ever. Ah, finally, faded souls. Who are you, sir? Have I spoken to you?
Ooh, yet to give in, eh? Good. The firekeeper must be twitching with delight. But what do you really know about these lords of Cinder? These supposed legends? Let's take a right and proper cleric. Only he developed a habit of devouring men. He ate so many that he bloated like a drowned pig, then softened into sludge. So they stuck him in the Cathedral of the Deep, and they made him a Lord of Cinder, not for virtue, but for might. Such as a lord, I suppose. But here I ask, do we have a sodding chance?
Not with that attitude, we don't. Sir, you must be perky. Smile like Hathead. He smiles.
At the foot of Lothric Castle, an old path still runs below the tower in the undead settlement. It was used to transport sacrifices to the Cathedral of the Deep. You should see where it leads.
To the Cathedral of the Deep, you just told me that.
You've the stones for it. At the foot of it was if.
Okay, Mr. Hint. I see, you're telling me where to go.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then taken.
Take some strength. Yes, more strength.
Let these souls withdrawn.
Stop praying at me. You creep me out when you do that.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the...
Okay, let's open the inventory. 118 plus 30. 33. Yeah, the scaling is eventually going to start becoming more noticeable as I put more points into it. It's like, you know, 30, 33, and 31. And then there's a D? Wow, Cestus, how far you have fallen. If memory serves, you have to upgrade it to get the good scaling out of it. If it's anything like Dark Souls 2. If memory serves. If it's anything like Dark Souls 2 is what I mean. Organized storage box. I'm gonna put some of these weapons up. I'll leave those out. There we go. I think that's plenty. So, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pause here, and I will see you next time.